Engineering just got a very nice update, so I want to test out a small ship, a medium ship, and a bigger ship. For our ships, I'm going to test out the Gladius, then we'll test out the Shiv, and finally our Corsair. Let's go see how it feels with the increased time to kill now. For my power management, I'm full weapons, full thrusters, just so that we can boost a lot, and then to activate our shields, we've got 2 pips in shields plus 2 pips in regeneration. Coolers, only 3 pips in total. There should be enough cooling. For our mission, we're just going to go to Nix here and test out this 86k mission. It should spawn little ships and the biggest ship. Let's take a look. For our main target, we're going up against a Star Lancer. And the other targets is also over there. Right now, we can only see a free Lancer. But we'll take on these little 3 targets first, and then we'll see what we can do against the Star Lancer. Hopefully, engineering has improved. Seems like our first target here will be a little arrow. Gonna pre-turn here just a little bit, catch up with it. Let's see how fast this one goes down. They did improve the engineering though, so it might be a little bit more difficult for us to go down and for them to go down. But it might just feel the same, who knows. No difference to weapons just yet. Mostly the power plants got an increase in health, I believe. Plus smaller ships don't have fuses anymore, or at least they can't take damage. This thing does have distortions, so if our shield goes down, we might be in trouble. Ooh, I want to black out. It's red already. Plasma shields is holding up very good at the moment. They used to shred my shields in the previous patch. I believe they buff shields just a little bit as well. Having a difficult time hitting it. It's very small, so I need to concentrate here. It's not flying around anymore. It might be dead in the water, but I'm just going to finish it off there. Let's take a look at the others here. Next up, Atana. They're not flying at the moment. Maybe it was actually the server. This is very unfortunate. Kind of wish I had a good fight here. But the server is maybe just completely cooked. The turret is firing off the freelancer, but other than that, they're not flying around. There we go, we've got that one. I'm just quickly going to kill off the freelancer just because it's not moving, so not really a test. Let's move on to the Star Lancer here and actually see what it feels like. Here we go, I'm rather locked. So you can see it's definitely moving. It's coming towards me, its shields went down. So it's probably in nav mode. We're super close now. Let's see what the turret does to us. Might just wreck our shields here. I might just try and target a little turret here in a minute. But for this, I'm going to go into gimbaled mode. Once in precision mode, I can target it a lot easier if I'm gimbaled. Gives me some leeway. Yeah, I actually prefer this over fixed. Since I'm playing with mouse, it's a lot easier for me in most cases. Let's see if we can get the turret down before we get killed. Taking our shield down almost. Trying to stay out of the firing arcs here. But I'm gonna back off just to see if I can regain my shields. Our shields is regenerating, so we're doing pretty good. I'm just gonna wait for it and then we'll see if we can get that turret at least. Slowly strafing up and turning. Should be pretty decent. Let's see if we can get under its ship again. Let's go into precision mode and see if we can kill that turret. Super difficult, actually. We might kill the ship before we kill the turret. There we go. We got the ship, though. So we killed the ship before we could kill the turret, unfortunately. But that was way easier. In the previous patch, we would lose our shields. We would get the raid. So this time around, it was way easier. Our shields is definitely way more beefy, or at least that's what I can feel. Let's move on to the Shiv and see how that ship performs. Since I want to test out the small fighter, medium fighter, and then a bigger ship as well. Our Shiv is ready. We can test it out as well. Let's see what she can do. I did upgrade my shields and my power plant. So let's go take a look. For my power management, I'm going to go full weapons, almost full thrusters, only one pip missing, full shields. I did upgrade my shield to a better shield. The best shield you can buy at the moment, I believe, is the 7MA. It has a lot of HP and very good regeneration. Plus, the health is not too bad as well. I also went with one pip in health support. And then cooling, only 3 pips. I did take a look on Urkel and how much I need. Since in-game this doesn't work, I need about 3 pips in that, but we'll see how this performs. For my power plant, I did swap it out as well. I went with a Maelstrom. I just stripped it from the Asgard. It's a military sieve component, I believe. It has a lot of health and a lot of power. For our main target here, it's a Caterpillar, so definitely a decent test. I'm going to wait and see for the others as well. For our other targets here, we have a Vanguard. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of other big ones, but let's quickly engage them. Seems like our first opponent here is going to be a Buccaneer. Hopefully we can quickly burst this thing and move on to the Vanguard. Here we go. So far, pretty easy. Our shield is holding up, but it hasn't shot a lot at us. I'm trying to stay out of its nose for the most part. But I'm pretty sure the other ships will be on us in a minute. So I need to finish this off pretty quickly. Luckily, we've got a lot of damage. Seems like the ship is already red. There we go. Next up here. Let's take a look. Seems like might be a little Talon here, just above us. Trying to close the distance. Here we go. They're lighter fighters, so we should be able to knock them out pretty decently with our weapons. But a lot of them are on me at the moment, so I need to be careful. My shields will go down probably eventually. My shields are starting to go down. Okay, we've got Talon. I'm just going to fly forward here a little bit. Try and gain some distance. But the arrow is right on top of me. And they have distortion damage here. So I need to be very careful. My hull is red. They're very difficult to hit though. And I'm pretty sure that Vanguard is super scary as well. Shields is back at least. Well, some of it. Seems like the nose is pretty red off the arrow. There we go, we've got the arrow. Now I believe it's just the Vanguard. They're eating us pretty hard here. I'm gonna try and get in close and sit on the belly. Go. Almost half the belly here. I'm boosting. Trying to get out of the arcs there. Nice. We're on the belly now. Did get pretty red though. I will take a look at our components here in a minute. If we can defeat this thing. But we should be pretty good if we can sit like this. And there we go. Pretty decent. So far, our shields does feel quite tanky, but before we take on the caterpillar, let's take a look at our components so far and how they're doing. So for our components, our coolers still 100, life support still 100, quantum drive 100, well, 84, shields 100, and then the most important thing, our power plant also 100. Let's go take a look at the hull quickly. You can see it's starting to smoke out here, but so far we're pretty decent. Here is our hull, 59%, no armor at the moment, but we're still doing pretty good. Let's go see if we can take out the caterpillar. I'm getting pretty close now. I'm going to try my best to kill this, but I'm still just going to upstrafe and roll. Since it still works, they haven't changed the weapon speed, so you can still do this at the moment, I believe. Maybe I get a little bit closer if I get comfortable. We'll see. But I'm going to take my time with this. I don't want to get too hasty. We're still just a little shift with new engineering. Here we go, in range here. I'm going to start peppering it just a little bit. Let's see how fast this goes. We should be able to disable it. I have done this before on live, but you never know. With the new engineering, this might be changing. About 1.5 out, thereabout. The back shield is down, so not too bad. We're doing hull damage. This thing might die very quickly, or we might explode. We'll see. Very easy to strip the shields though. Almost all the shields is down. This will give me the advantage of doing lots of damage to the hull. There we go. That was super fast. Holy, I'm very surprised. Maybe less than a minute, it felt to me. But so far, the ship feels pretty good. The new shield buff is definitely noticeable. I used to instantly explode. Maybe I just got a lot better with flying with engineering. But at the moment, it feels way better. You actually get time to fix your ship here and there. Let's take a look at our components. Basically, nothing has changed since I didn't take any damage really. My shield was always online. Let's go take a Corsair and see how that feels, and if we can even solo that. My Corsair is ready. Let's quickly go set up the power management and a couple of other things. For my power management, I'm going to go full weapons, full thrusters, full shields, only one pip in life support here, and then a full cooler. There should be enough. I did check on Urkel as well, but again, cooling doesn't work at the moment here, or it doesn't show up. Full armor, full hull. Let's see if I can actually solo this. Before I do anything, I'm just quickly gonna open up everything here. You have a button that opens up all the doors, so if we get fired, we will be fine. Let's see what targets we can find. For our main target here, we have a 400 eye. Let's take a look at the supporting targets. Our supporting targets here, the first one I can see is a cutlass. Let's quickly take it down. We're in range here. Let's see if we can easily take this down. We should be able to. Have a pretty good shield. The Corsair actually comes with one of the base shields at the moment in the PTU, so don't really have to buy anything. Should be almost done here. Seems pretty red. There we go. Let's move on to the next one here. Seems like it's a Tana. Let's quickly deal with the Tana as well. We are quite a bit slower though, so they can outmaneuver us for the most part, but we should be able to tank it since our shield is so big. That was super easy. Next up here also a little ship, a Talon. They have bigger weapons, but we should be able to tank it quite easily. So I definitely think very easy to solo still. With the bigger ship here, obviously if you catch fire, it might be a problem. But let's go take a look at the 400i. Here we go. We should be able to straight this thing. It's quite big. Some more our size. Let's get nose on again. Nice. This should go pretty fast. We have a lot of weapons. But you never know, sometimes things can go wrong. It is a bit further out. I'm just gonna save my ammo for it. Nice, we're a little bit closer. I'm just gonna try and tank it, see what happens. Our shields seem pretty beefy now, so we don't have to worry too much. Plus we have a lot of firepower. Still CF repeaters, they have a lot of projectile speed, so that's why I'm using them. Not the best damage, but a lot of projectile speed. It's spinning, so it might start blowing up. I might wait just a little bit here to see. It's going very fast now. Shields is still going though, so maybe I'll just kill it. It hit the rock there, so that was quite easy to solo as well. I'm pretty sure we had no damage. So if you don't go too crazy with the missions, you can definitely still solo everything now. Shields definitely feel super beefy now, making it a lot easier to fight with smaller ships, and bigger ships feel a lot more tanky. So overall the update is definitely an improvement, since time to kill was very fast. Now it's a little bit longer, at least for your own ship. They still need to probably tune quite a few things here and there, but at the moment it definitely feels quite a bit better. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.